Hello there. 2017 fishing season is underway and we are back at Winton's at Burgess Hill, and again, same as last year, you may have seen we are fishing Heron Lake. So Gary and me, we've just got here now. It is mid to early May 2017, as I said, and yep, we're mallard. Just got the set up really. We take ages to get set up as normal. Get my finger off the camera, and yeah, here we are. So let's see how this weekend goes. 48 hours to go on mallard. This is my swim. As you can see, two alleyways in front of me, left and right, two sort of passageways split by the island. So at the moment I am fishing up both of them, mainly trying for catfish at the moment. I've got catfish bait on and some nuggets. In fact, I can show you my my bait. There we go. We have, let's have a little look. There we go. There's some big pellets, and also I've used the boat, didn't need to at all, but I've made up some fish and pellet, and that's all gone in the boat, and it's gone out in that channel. I nearly dropped the bucket. Okay, so yeah, here we go. I'm this number, I can see the peg number for people who know this late. It is 35, so I'm in 35. Gary is here. Let's go down and see the fishing legend, Mr. C. Ah, look, this is something else we have brought. This is our new utility tent from Tracker. It always seems to rain. In fact, it's rained this morning, and it always rains when we come to Winton's. It hasn't rained all week. It rained this morning, but we have brought this little. At the moment, it's keeping our gear right, but in the evenings we can sit in that. Keeps the social going. And we come down to Mr. C's swim. Nice big open bay. Two rods out. And here he is.
Hello.
The absolute legend of carp fishing.
Good afternoon.
He's got his tea. Very English.
Coffee.
Coffee, okay. So yeah, weather. I hope, hopefully, we've seen the worst of the weather, and it might brighten up for a couple of days, because it is only we do use these as much of as a social and a bit of a practice. We are off in about 6 weeks' time. It's starting to rain. We are off in 6 weeks' time to Badger's Holt and Lexarier, to look out for that. Later in the year I'm back in Thailand, so that video will be coming on. So yeah, a few fishing trips planned. So 48 hours on here. Let's see what we can get, eh? Good morning. Well, it is Saturday morning. It must be about 9:30. And last night I took the fish early this morning. Actually, I'm not even sure it knew it was hooked, but for a little while. But it got near the net, and off she came. It was a catfish. So obviously I didn't make a secure hook hold. We're down in Gary's swim. Gary had a bit of action last night, but not quite the action we was looking for. Colin, the owner, one of the owners, is fishing just to the left of us. He is down there, quiet, and Gary landed a fish, but we think actually might have been Colin's fish, and the lines got a bit tangled up. That was in the middle of the night, so a bit more chaos when it's dark, and I think they were probably both pulling at each other. And anyway, the fish came in and got released okay, and that was that. So a bit quiet. It is due to be a bit warmer today, and it's meant to pour it down in the evening, so we are contemplating. We've got a few things to do. Stay all day today, maybe 6 o'clock tonight we might be off ski. So that's a plan. As for bait and bits and pieces I showed you yesterday, we're on. We bought one, a big one. We went to the big one. That was always good. Spent too much money. A bit windy. So as I said yesterday, really this trip is about getting our stuff together. We're looking forward to going to Badger's Holt on Lexarier, owned by Simon Mansbridge, so we're very much looking forward to that. Small lake, couple of acres inside, you know, carp to just up 78, 79 pound, I think the biggest in there is average weight. £49, and it's been fishing well, so we're looking forward to that. That's middle of June, maybe on the exact date. So for that trip we will travel down on the Friday. We stay at Bourges, which is it's about 3 hours north of Limoges, and we have the evening there. Nice little hotel we found, and the car's safe, little courtyard, you can lock the door, and all your gear's safe. Well, we hope it's blooming safe, we find out. It was the first year. So that's it, we'll see how today goes and see if we can catch something. I don't really need to bring my boat, but I brought my boat today, and these little channels we can see, I've put out a mix of pellet with actually anything I could find in the supermarket. Pilchards, anchovy paste, all sorts of raw oily fishing mess, and that's gone out, so we'll see if that can do the trick. Well, it's still Saturday afternoon, and the sun's out, so that's good. Yeah, I still haven't caught anything. Well, the one I lost last night, so that doesn't count if it comes off at the net, so I haven't caught anything. But the sun's out, that's good. So unfortunately for you guys, they're not going to learn a great deal from me on this trip. Not that any of these videos I put on there meant to be that educational. So if you picked up anything from what we've done right or what we've done wrong, good luck to you. There's damn sight better anglers come on here than us, so there's nothing about you know, us being any better or any cleverer than anyone else, because we're not. But anyway, so yeah, it's lovely. The sun's out. I've changed from pellet. I spoke to James in the shop, and he was saying meat was fishing well, so we've put on a big bit of luncheon meat which I brought with me. So, and I've attached it with the Enterprise meat mate. Simple idea: cut liquid tube and a bung, hair rig, put it on, makes life easy. So for the last few hours we're trying the meat. We're not going to stay tonight. Couple of reasons why, but anyway, that's us. We're going to move on tonight. So we're going to enjoy the sun this afternoon, and we will see if we can catch something. It's lovely now, fantastic. So yeah, shame it rained yesterday, but hey, we don't turn to sugar in the rain. But it is nice to sit in the sun. I'm sure every angler, even though it might not be the best angling conditions sometimes, you know, a nice sit in the sun is makes the world feel a lot better. So yeah, so next time, as I said earlier, next time you'll catch us will be at Badger's Hole. So we're really looking forward to that one. We mustn't mess that up. We've got to fish that well. Important, that one. Come on. Anyway, we're at Winton's. We had the breakfast this morning, so anyone who's thinking about having the breakfast, the guys brought it to your swim. Jobs are good. It was a nice breakfast, thanks for that. Let's get a fish if we can. Probably more chance of another breakfast. So back down in the sun still, and we're at Gary's swim. Actually, it's nice to meet a couple of guys this weekend who actually had watched some of the videos, you know, maybe picked some bits out, as I said a minute ago. So yeah, great, nice of you all to say hello. And obviously I'm in the video most of the time, but my fishing man, Mr. C, is here, the quiet one. Hello. Or as he says, was it Mick Brown? Mick Brown. Yeah. So we'll have a quick word with the legend of carp fishing. Or catfishing. What have you made of this weekend then, Gaz? What do you reckon?
Been a good social.
Been a good social.
Had a check around the gear, see what I need for France. So I have my shopping list.
The shopping list, yeah. Well, if nothing else, it's got the old bag out, hasn't it?
Exactly.
We've seen what we want.
Yep.
And that, when we say the old bag, that is the fishing.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Got rid of that. Got rid of a few bits of tackle, just so as we're fresh start for badgers. So yeah, we're good to go. 5 weeks. Yeah, beautiful day now as well. Beautiful day, sat in the sun. Going to fish to about 6-7 o'clock, and then split before the rain.
I didn't tell him that. I didn't say that's where we were going. I just told him we were going. I didn't know. I see. Look, he's messed it up, hasn't he? There's me trying to pretend we're not going because it's going to pour down at 2 in the morning.
We're not hard.
And he's let it out of the bag. Oh well, because we don't really want to pack up the gear tomorrow morning all soaking wet. But there we go. Not that we're one of wusses. But so yeah, that's Gazzy's opinion. So we will see you guys again, maybe late in the year at Winton's, hopefully. We decide what lake we're going to go, and yeah, if you do see us, say hello. Like I said earlier, nothing we put on there we know diddly, so you probably know more than us. So you see us two on the bank to come and give us some tips, because we don't catch a great deal ourselves, but it's always nice to meet you. And a few guys have said we've seen you on the videos, so nice one guys. So we will see you later in the year, but first we will see you, if you want to watch one of our videos, we'll be at Badger's Halt as we keep repeating ourselves. Nice one guys, good luck, get some fish for us. Well, that's it, we're back from our fishing trip. Yeah, and really this video should be one what's called when it didn't go quite all to plan, because yeah, no fish, but it served its purpose big style. When you think you're all organised and everything, you've been to show your gear's ready and everything's cool, you go fishing when you haven't been for like 6-7 months. There's no better way to practice than be there, and we learnt a couple of things. I mean, I even did something as daft as I started to reel my rod in, and I hadn't tightened my bait runner up, and you know, absolute nonsense like that. I thought, why is it not coming in? So, you know, when we go fishing next month in France, I'll make that mistake with a fish. You're going to lose a fish. It's crazy. So it served its purpose. I hooked one, lost one by the net. When I changed to the meat, I definitely got a couple of pickups, but again a couple of mistakes. I probably should have clipped up, because when casting the big meat, the big chunk, you know, a big old lump, off came the lead. And actually I had a run, and well, I didn't have a run, but the bobbin was going up and down and moving, and I was out right in front of me, and so I struck it, and the line was to the side of me. And you know, a big bow of line, I struck into a big bow of nothing, and it was down beside me. So obviously something had picked up the bait, quite well, catfish had picked up the meat, and it had moved off and swam off. You know, no lead on, because it came off. And eventually, when it moved enough line, I struck and to nothing. So you know, it's a silly mistake really. You should put it in the clip, and that stops the lead flinging off. So we learned a few things. So if nothing else, actually when I drove home I was quite finished. I was looking at everything, come on, this is, you know, I didn't catch that, that's released me, alright, so get me head on the game and things, you know, don't make any mistake for when we go away. So it was nice. Yeah, indeed. So yeah, nice to meet a few lads, like we said who said hello. And actually, you know, walking around, what a quick walk around Mel, I talked to a few of the guys who were doing well, and I think if I carry on with the catfish fishing, there's obviously a lot more to catfish with live baiting, and the guys were using leeches on the tip rig and that, so that's something maybe we were really pellet and corn sort of guys, and it could be a bit, you know, maybe a bit one trick pony. We need to extend the knowledge of our catfish approach. So anyway, I mean, if guys are catching a lot of fish and we're not, you know, we got to get on it. So yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. Quite enjoyed the weekend, and glad I went and learnt. I mean, the catch, okay, no worries, it would be nice to have caught one, but jobs are good anyway. I've waffled on enough. Badger's Halt next. I'm tidying my tackle. Let's get there and let's fish properly. Nice one guys, nice to meet you all. Cheers.